Welcome to Fortnite. So, I've done all the location domination challenges except deal 10,000 damage to opponents at the agency. So I'm going to take my man Cabbie here to the agency. But first, let's give you a close-up of Sky. My son taught me this neat trick, where if you crouch behind a skin, you could see their face up close. You could see the fine detail in the rendering. I mean, the eyes, it's something else. They really did a great job with these skins. The sky's the limit. Alright, let's mark the agency. Get our boy Cabbie down there. Cabbie is really Jonesy dressed up as a taxi driver, in case you guys were wondering. Yeah, I saw this in the item shop yesterday, and I had to have it. I just love the style. The classic taxi cab style, with the yellow and the checkers. Who remembers the TV show Taxi from the 70s? Alright, coming in on the agency here. Taxiing in. That's airport terminology for you. Let's see, where shall we land? I'm gonna miss the upper roof. So I will take this one. I'm gonna blow right by that henchman. No weapons up here. I think the best thing I could do is get him in close and pickaxe him. But first I'm gonna toy with him. Over here! Sergeant Pickaxe. And he was down for the count. I'm gonna grab his weapons. Immediately I got one of my faves. Epic sniper rifle. The only thing better than that would be a legendary. I don't suppose they could offer a mythical sniper rifle, because that'd be fantabulous. Alright, let's get some resources here. I want some metal, some brick. I'm gonna go into, I believe this is this Midas's office? It might be. It's either this one or the one above it. Maybe he has two offices. Maybe he comes in one day and is like, I'll take the upper office. Go get me some coffee. Sends a couple henchmen to make coffee for him. We didn't need that door anyways. We're going to operate on stealth mode here because there's a lot of henchmen swarming about. And there's other players, I'm sure. The last thing you want to do is engage multiple players at the same time. It's a fool's gambit. Alright, so we got my boy here. Cabbie. Reminds me of the Genesis album, Abacab. Anyone remember Genesis? That was Phil Collins' band. Steve Winwood was the first singer. He used to wear the face paint. That was actually before my time. Alright, scavenger medal right off the bat. Let's get this ammo box. There's someone down there. Nah, the railing's in the way. That's alright, we'll come back to that. I could always do this. Of course, I gotta hit my mark. I don't know who he was shooting at, there was no one. Oh, look at this guy, can I get him? He doesn't even see me. Please allow me to snipe across a room. Probably the wrong weapon. Yeah, I think that guy's run off somewhere. Maybe he took an Uber or Lyft. He wants nothing to do with it. It's been a long time since I took a taxi. I remember when my old band was on tour in Japan, and I took a taxi from the venue back to the hotel, and it was literally only one street. the hotel and the venue were on the same street. And the guy starts turning down a side street. I'm like, what are you doing? I'm like, it's on the same street. I think he was just trying to jack me for more fare. That's unfair, by the way. Pun intended. Alright, so this guy. This is the guy that was eluding me before. Now you are out of the game, sir. That was your drop-off. Yeah, I could use do some taxi puns here. Do we have any good ones? Let's take this guy out. Alright, time to get off. Sit in the back seat, please. Alright, look at this guy. He's doing a little backward shuffle. Oh, there's Midas. You want some of this, Midas? The meter is running on you. Drop you off at the airport. Let's make a little hole here so we can get into the action. The action. Lights, camera, action. Look at that outfit. This is so cool. Only 800 V-Bucks. I could go on and on all day. And I just might. I know this railing is just right in my way every time. Oh, that was a mistake. There we go. Clean shot. My mouse is so squirrely. Oh, look at this. I got a sniper shot at Midas if I could pull this off. This is what I should have done initially. Build a ramp to overcome the railing. This question mark turns into an exclamation point. I like that. Should we just go down there and finish him off? Oh, he's finished him. This henchman will not interfere. You, Midas. I want your key card. The drum gun. Who's the boss? I'll tell you who's the boss. Cabbie. Don't wake me up too early, or Cabbie might get crabby. And if I'm talking too much, blabby. Stop that. I gotta do some crunches later, Abby. Let's get this dude. I'm not gonna take any chances. I got the drum gun and the key card. I don't wanna lose that to the minigun down there. Oh, look at this, a gold weapon. Just keep running out of supplies. I gotta go down to the quarry and pick some up. I used to do construction with my old man. We used to do it all the time. The big heaping piles of raw material. Stone, brick, whatnot. Gravel. It's definitely a harvest some metal. I'm gonna need it. I need a lot of metal this morning. Iron Maiden, Anthrax, Metallica, you name it. Dio. There we go. Fate's Warning. Boy, I can go for the new Fate's Warning album, which is coming out soon. That's gonna be awesome. Archmatheos. Now that's an album. I haven't bought a CD in a store in a long time, and they're all kind of gone. There's not a lot of record shops open, but there is one in Ventura County. That's the next county north of Los Angeles County. What is the name of that place? It's a record store, and I went up there specifically to get the Archmatheos CD when it came out earlier this year. Or was it last year? I get all the time confused. It was either this year or last year. But man, that was just awesome. What an awesome experience that was. Salters, that's the name of it. Salters. I haven't found my CD there. That's always a fun thing. Oh, it's my CD. No one's bought it. Alright. Let's open this up. I'm in the vault. It's nobody's vault but mine. This game is becoming unvaulted. So I'll trade that. I do prefer the regular assault rifles to the bursts. Because if you miss, you waste all your bullets in one shot. Although if you hit, then you have multiple bullets going. It's hit and miss. Ha, that was unintended. But a pun nonetheless. Let's check out my Cabbie decoys. See this cool emote transfer that I got last summer. Can't wait to see what they do this summer as far as an event. With all the water and beaches, it's going to be incredible. They got to do like a beach party at Craggy Cliffs. That would be insane. Just throwing that out there for you, Epic Games. By the way, since I got Epic Games' attention, probably not, but what about Blackheart, the pirate skin? Is that ever going to show up in the item shop? Just pulling on your coattail about that. Back to the gameplay. So we've already defeated Midas, took his drum gun, his key card, raided the vault. So the game could end right now, and it's a feather in my cap. But I'm gonna see what else I could do here. I also have one limb only. You'd think there would have been more opponents at the agency. It's such a hot spot. Yeah, my son's playing Fortnite in the background as I record this. Wow, there's nothing in here. Did someone raid this? I like the stuff that you can't break with a pickaxe. It's so funny. Right, just harvesting. Let's get up onto the rooftop since we have the sniper rifle. I'd like to put that thing in play at some point this game. Let's get up to the rooftop. Reminds me of, what is that character? Bert from Mary Poppins, up on the rooftops. Such a beautiful movie. Right, Skaze. I could sing it for you, but then there would be a copyright claim on my video. I'm trying to keep that to a minimum. Thanks to the Rick Astley emote, it happens like every other game. I think you would have got a more broad license. I guess that would have been tricky though. Alright, let's see what we got here. We're just running around the agency. I think we've really depleted it of everything good. The good, the bad, the ugly. Remember that famous movie? Oh, the henchman. Now he's knocked. Remember that movie Fast Times at Ridgemont High? When what's his name? Mark Ratner. He takes his date to that restaurant, and he's ordering. And he's got the weirdest tone on his voice, and he's like, "I'll have the knockwurst. She'll have the knockwurst as well." And then she's like, "What do you want to drink?" "All the Coke. 2 Cokes, please." I don't know. That scene has stuck with me. So many great scenes in that movie. And it was shot just down the street in Sherman Oaks at the Galleria, which is no longer there. That was kind of like my high school go-to movie. There was several different cuts too. There was like a TV-only cut, and it had Nicolas Cage in it. But if you saw the like the DVD version, it wasn't on there. Maybe he was asking too much money. Valley Girl. There's another good movie. That's a Nick Cage movie. I think I must have watched that like 100 times. And then when I moved out here, I saw that PJ Daly, one of the actresses, she had become a singer and she was playing the Sunset Strip like all the time. Never got to catch her, but it was kind of a cool thing. I think she played the Coconut Teaser, and I just barely missed seeing her performance. Alright, let's see what we got here. There's the flag. Is that the ghost flag? There's a shield. I really want that shield. I'm going to relinquish my position up here to get that shield. Just going to break on through to the other side here. Shield potion. I'm going to set this in motion. I have a notion. Ah, that was delicioso. Alright, let's get back up to the roof. Looks like the storm's closing in. Oh look, there's only 6 people left. How'd that happen? 6 in Japanese is Roku, which is also a streaming device. Oh, come on now, let's go. Alright, let's jump on the launch pad. Closing in on the end of the game here. I've landed in a very sneaky, stealthy position. Can't even speak. Oh, look at that. Fish. Let's see, do I finish the game or do I go fishing? Tough decision. This is such a great location. I don't think anyone could see me, but I could see them if I creep up a bit. Look at damaged players at the agency. 3,016 out of 10,000. Almost a third of the way there. I'd love to oh, look at this dude. Ow, I had my chance and I blew it. Sometimes I line my shot up so much that they go away. They're always back. Yeah, see, that wasn't the one. This tree trunk is a great cover. I wonder if they know I'm down here. Brick by brick, building it up. Oh, someone's in the chopper. Let's see if we can get him. Yeah! Wait, was that him or was that the chopper that I tagged? That was him, because he's eliminated. Distant shot over 100 meters. Sniper specialist. So if you have any sniper issues, just let me know. Actually, better yet, just send a message to my help desk and I'll respond with a generic message. I love big companies that do that. You write something very thoughtful and personal, and they just send you their canned response, referring you to the FAQ on their website. That's classic. Alright, let's see what's what. There's only 3 people left, including myself. Maybe I should take a taxi out of here. I wonder if taxis come by Salty Springs all that much. There's the helicopter. If I wanted to get really crazy, I could have grabbed the copter and just rammed it into that guy's fort. That would have been funny. I do have a plan for the next game if I have a rocket launcher and someone has built one of those vertical monstrosities. There's only 4 walls that you need to take out at the bottom for that whole thing to come crumbling down on that. Ah, I keep missing that guy. I'm giving that guy a good haircut with my sniper rifle. I wonder how many walls you can take out with a rocket launcher. 1 or 2? Because if that's the case, only 2 shots would take down one of those big things. A lot of people, they don't consider foundation when they're building them. That guy's really going out on a limb. Remember that Tina Marie song, Out on a Limb? Boy, that lady could sing. She was awesome. Raid Skis, If I Were a Belle, that's another song. I think her big hit was I Just Want to Be Your Lover Girl. Rick James wrote some of her stuff, I believe. And I think they did a couple of duets too. Just throwing out some real old school R&B flavor for you. Actually, that's only like the 80s. That's not even all that old school. If you want to do some deep cuts, go into the 60s. Even deeper, the 50s. Alright, that guy's behind that tree. Boy, this is just dragging out. Let's engage each other and end this thing. Alright, the storm's gonna make us do it. There is some loot. I'm gonna bypass that. This dude's still building forts. Oh, I tagged him. That was awesome. Getting some hits for sure, just not the ones that are taking him out. That was a miss. So as they're engaging each other, I can sneak up in here. I don't even know if they know where I am. No one's taking a shot at me. The trick, though, is not to engage one and have the other take us both out, because that would be foolhardy. This grass needs to be trimmed. Used to mow the lawn all the time. Oh, I took him out! It's just me and you and me. Who's it gonna be? Building a fort. If they have a rocket launcher, I am exposed. Let's do it. Oh, I rushed him and got taken out myself. Anyways, that wasn't the worst match in the world. I hope you had a good time and enjoyed the ride. Here's your exit. This video is called Cabbie versus Midas. So I only have like one